kill her even before her dying. Is this same doing Ilebaye did you people, your fan, drag this girl on the TL. Doing Ilebaye is the air you breathe. Imagine somebody that took a bullet for her. Even if she dey misbehave, una suppose get sense. If una no get sense, una suppose borrow. Eh? God forbid that I waste my vote on Ilebaye again. That's the end. Fear kwanu. Abeg, Jare, you can go on, Popo.
So what I want to say is this. I agree with Comrade. A lot of persons watching this show are hypocrites because if the thing does not favor their favorites in the show, then they would just talk down on the other person. Now, I remember Sisi's case with Doyin and Pere when Sisi woke up from sleep and Pere was asking her, did I say what? I know how a lot of you were dragging Sisi that she's not a good friend, that she should have, you know, covered up for doing and just let people know that Perez said what he said and all that. You people were dragging her out that she's not a good friend and all that. Even though eventually she said it, but at the heat of that moment, because somebody that just woke up from sleep, she wasn't even, she didn't really know what was happening. And the question Perez asked her was different from what Doyin was referring to that Perez said, right? Now, if you can drag Sisi, why can't you drag Ilebaye for not saying, okay, don't even say it directly that Doyin is innocent, like Doyin did not write. Just come up like, Doyin is not that kind of person. She won't do such. They said this thing in your presence that Doyin is the one that did this thing twice. You couldn't even say at least once. And this girl, all through her stay, just maybe 2 or 3 weeks, she excluded us. Even when they are saying anything behind Baye, that Baye did something, Doyin will still defend, even though this friendship had already been off. She will still defend that, no, in all honesty, she will go like, no, Baye cannot do this kind of a thing. I know her and all that. So why you people making it look like is not a case? She should not get involved. And I'm referring to unpopular whatever. I can't remember what unpopular opinion. So if people can drag Sisi for not defending Doi in that moment, why can't people drag Baye the same way? And I'm saying it. Angel is my fave. I said it. I said because when I came to this, I don't know if it was Panache Space or OSG, right? OSG Space. I begged for people to vote. Even though I support Sisi, but I support Angel. Angel is my fave like that. Sisi's people voted and they sent, I was like, because I was like, let this not be this thing. And they sent me evidence, real evidence. They sent it. And the reason why I knew that it was real, some people gave me their numbers to call them. So because when you vote, your number will show. Some will use number, some will use their name to, it will show there. And they sent me the new votes that they put up for Angel. And I'm so disappointed in Mame saying that MAC powder is cheap. MAC foundation is cheap. Do you know that there are a lot of fake MAC foundation and powder in Nigeria? Except when you travel, that's when you are sure to buy the original. And when you buy it abroad and come back to convert the amount, you know the difference is clear. So I'm so disappointed. She's somebody I like a lot, but for her, when she was talking, I'm happy she's up now. When she talked because of her, I voted for Baye. I voted so well. I'm not the type that will come and be displaying. Oh, I voted. Oh, I'm not a child, and I don't run that way. That I'll come and start posting it. I voted. See when I'm voting. See during BB Titans when I'm voting, I vote with money. I send money. Oh yeah, vote. That's me. I'm not loud about it because Even during BB Titans, it was this lady. It was my fave. That was the first time I really put in, interest in voting and spending money. And I said it when Baye was up. I said, even if you go through my this thing, you see it. I said, even if it's to put down money, I will. I voted for her so well. I did. And I'm angry that she made that statement. When somebody, what is wrong is wrong. There's no two names for wrong. It is wrong is wrong. If she took somebody's thing, use it and return it. But Baye is somebody that does not like to own up to, she does not like to own up to her fault. And it's a bad trait. If you do something that is wrong, the least you could have done is, oh, sister, I'm sorry, I really forgot to return it. I am sorry. Now people have used it. I'm so sorry. You know how this house, and it would have ended that way. And then the thing is, when you confront her, she's always so defensive. She want to defend that. Oh, no, 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 I did not do this. I said it again. If at that moment, immediately the show ended, Angel should have just stood up and say, "Oh, guys, I know it's hard to do. Guys, please, 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 let's not just do this. Please, it was a prank. Please, I was just bored. I was like, this house is boring and all that." It would have just ended with a little, you shouldn't have done, and it would have just ended like that. I feel for Sisi when I think their first diary section, Big Brother asked her about her season and what happened. And the minute Big Brother asked that question, this girl's countenance just changed. Could see her facial expression, everything changed. She just told Big Brother that, in fact, being in this house, it took the grace of God, because what happened in her season, she's having PTSD about it. And this question now just threw her off balance again. And then for somebody to now start want to build a narrative about a man again against her, no, it is wrong. When she was doing that, I said, this is not a good thing. You could have done it with some. And do you guys remember that she and Sisi had a back and forth twice? And Sisi says that she said it one time. She said, I like this girl. And I think that was the reason why she had always avoided having so much back and forth with Angel. When it comes, she would just walk away. See, have you seen her with other persons? She will stand face to face with you. But you know she has not done it with Angel. Not because Angel can win her in that. But she just didn't want that. And this girl came this season, she wants to change the narrative. We'll have seen the different. And that was why I said, okay, now I have to support this girl. I like what I'm saying. And I saw the way the person who really made that story go up for her in her season, the way she was moving. And now
Want
she
to
has
put
not even seen, and that's, I'm talking about Alex now. Alex has not seen anybody to pin
purple,
now. She's trying to pin Adekunle. So every day she must talk about something about Adekunle. Oh, Adekunle is one person that when she gets out of this house, she will not talk to again, blah, 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 blah. You see, that means her game is to pin
purple,
somebody, have something with somebody. Mama,
purple,
I didn't like what you said, sincerely. Even though the makeup is cheap,
purple.
at
Can you
least
hear me?
just agree that what your fave did is wrong. And don't say, oh, after all, the mark is cheap. That's a very
Purple.
wrong statement to make. Thank you.
Thank you, purple. I really appreciate. Tom, you can go.
Okay, finally. I want to start with the Mark Foundation stuff that happened this morning. Actually, I was very disappointed. I know I actually agree with Comrade when he said that all of us bbnaija fans are hypocrites. Firstly, I want to say that Nigerians don't deserve a reality show, especially not Big Brother, because I don't know how some fans watch the show. Actually, Ilebaye did something wrong. You borrowed, or I don't even know if she borrowed it or if she even stole it. I don't know whatsoever. And you misused it. At the end of the day, our fans came to the timeline and they were all saying, "What is Mark? Let her win the money. We'll buy it for her." Even people that cannot even sub data are even saying they'll buy CC Mark. I don't understand. and they were defending her rubbish, defending it. Let me tell you the truth, most people in Ilebaye fans don't really love her. They have seen, oh, she has gained a lot of arisers, let me just join, this game I win, oh, this game I win. They don't really like that girl. Stop deceiving yourself, you know you're not really a fan, you just want to join. Pity, 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 pity. Anybody I see that is led by a fan, I just feel like they can easily be deceived in real life. You can easily be deceived by a 22-year-old girl. You see her trigger people. Then when people fight back for themselves and she cries, you fall in for the pity. At the end of the day, when you give her the win, Nigerians will come and say, I regret it. I regret her giving her the win. I'm not the campaigner. Well, now the prank is just a prank. Let's just forget about just a prank. 2018, they made the whole narrative, they made it look like she was fighting for a man, fighting for a man. They kept her in a triangle. This season, I can remember when she walked up to that stage, she told Ibuka, no man distraction, blah blah blah. And still we are playing a prank on her. Angel is playing a prank on someone that is not her friend. Sisi is not your friend. Benita is not your friend. Adekule is not your friend. And you are playing a prank on them. When they come out, how do you think they will feel? They are saying it's just a prank. Sisi should leave it. Ebuka came made things worse. You are asking a question. Sisi, did you write the letter as if you did not watch it? What stopped you from asking Angel? You wrote a letter. Why? What was the intention? You played a prank. Until now, I have not told the parties about the prank. Were you trying to provoke them or what? And you're asking Sisi, why did you write a letter? And they claim we didn't put the letter and you expect her not to be angry. Same thing you did in 2018. You kept asking this girl about Toby and Alex, Toby and Alex, Toby and Alex, Toby and Alex. Obviously, she have PTSD. And I've still see some fans. As I wonder, where are all these people now? You see, after this CA, I'm done with Big Brother. When I talk with some of their fans or exchange words with their fans, I feel like like, am I talking to people with sense or am I talking to children? Okay, it's just a prank. Prank what? When okay, let's imagine it was CC that brought Ilebaye's this thing foundation and misused it. Oh my God, the whole Africa timeline that bullying Ilebaye, is it because of Ilebaye? Would CC try to Messi? Will CC try to Benita? Is it because of his Ilebaye? I know how our fan base are, and that's how they are. Everything about them is pity, 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 pity. Keep it on, keep it on, because I don't know. At the end of the day, you guys really want to regret it because you are just rushing to the emergency fan base because they have seen, oh, she has been a lot of her risers, blah 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 blah. Stop deceiving yourself there. You know you don't really like her. There's nothing to like about that girl. There's nothing. I've not seen anything. Let's be honest. I've tried to watch her. The only time I liked her was because of how Sisi used to praise her in the first, second week. But now I've seen nothing. Something to like about her. And at the end of the day, Sisi will win this month. After all this pity pity, Sisi will win. Bet me, she will win. You got 38% votes when Venita White Money is up. After getting Alex Fans Alliance, after getting Angels Fans Alliance, those 38% vote, I mean at 39%, and you're happy. And you're happy. Why? Why you're meant to be getting 50 something with the weak people? Stand up with Missy, Sisi, Alex, Adekule. Let me see if you even reach 10%. Yeah, you don't want us to hear what because Ilebaye top. Who do you know Ilebaye will top this week? I knew. Ilebaye topped the vote. I knew she topped. I knew she topped the vote, but it's not a big deal. It's the people that she's up with. When you be proud you top the vote is when you're up with strong people. So it's not a big deal that you top the vote. Stop deceiving yourself. You're not winning this thing. Let me tell you the truth. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, no,
Miranda, you
no.
can
It's
go.
my turn. Sorry.
No, no, it's me
No,
actually. It's me.
It's
okay.
Miranda.
It's me. Okay.